This is Prisma Lopez-Marin here on Monday with the Mayor in Huntingburg. Good morning, Mayor.
Good morning. How are you? Welcome to Huntingburg.
Thank you. I would like to talk about something very important that I heard in your speech. Very good speech, Mayor. You said something about working together, including the community.
Well, I think that as a new council comes on, we've got really three new members. Councilman Bounds came in and served for the last couple of months to fill out an expired term, and then Councilman Ware and Councilman Blessinger are new to the board. And as we delivered the message on the day that we were sworn in, I think it was important that the community heard that it will take a community working together to be successful, and that includes our new councilman. We've achieved quite a bit in the last 4 years, and that was because of community input and hearing from the community on the things that we want. And I think the councilmen, as they come on, in addition to Councilman McFerrin and Councilman Kissling, who are returning, that spirit of working together is what has made us successful. So I just wanted to kind of set that tone with them. I have all the confidence in the world that will happen with this new group. They all bring a great love for our city, which is something that is a passion that you can't just create by being in office. It's a passion you have to have coming into the office, and each of these gentlemen have that. So I look forward to working with them on that. But with all the projects that we have going on with Stellar, with the other things that are happening in the city outside of Stellar, it's very important that we hear from our community. Opportunities are going to be out there for community input, in particular projects such as the Market Street Park, the 4th Street renovation work. Those are all projects that we need to know how the public wants that to be, because these are truly Huntingburg projects that we want to see that reflect our community as best as we can. So I encourage all our councilmen to continue to take that enthusiasm, listen to the public, and provide ways for the public to be involved. So working together has been successful. I don't expect anything else to change, but it's kind of a refresh that as we start this new year.
Absolutely. Collaboration is very important.
Right.
Another thing you spoke about in your speech was, I really liked your speech. You spoke about inviting investment. Could you elaborate on that?
What we have done as part of our Stellar program is kind of where we set the baseline for this. As we put together that proposal, we saw a need for us to take the resources that we have as a city and invest in those resources, because a very wise mayor that I've got to know over the last 4 years, I'll kind of steal his idea. He said, if you don't invest in yourself, you can't invite others to invest as well. What we have a plan to do is, with projects such as we mentioned, with the Stellar projects, with the other infrastructure projects, street projects, we're trying to place ourselves in a situation where, as those who come to see Huntingburg, maybe for the first time, or think about coming to Huntingburg as a business or an industry, they want to know that we are ready to take on that load and provide the services that they need to make the business decisions they have to make to be successful. By strengthening our streets, our roads, our infrastructure, our parks, we are saying to those who are looking at us, we are investing in ourselves, and we're ready to invite that investment. And it's already paying off. I think you can see with the lofts at St. Joseph, with Miller Valentine, the $6 million that they're investing in the former hospital property that will be opening this year. That's an investment that they came to us and said, are you ready? And we were able to answer those questions. Same thing with Boxer Girl and Hunter's Crossing, the workforce housing development that's going on the north side. We have commitments to them to provide some of the infrastructure that's necessary to provide new homes in our city. But they are also investing. They are committed to doing the work themselves as well. And we're looking at somewhere between $6 and $7 million of investment in housing in Huntingburg. So those models are the ways that we see, if we can continue to demonstrate that to outside interest and to private industry, that Huntingburg is ready to grow and ready to partner with you and working on those projects. I think that's a very strong position to be in. We've demonstrated it to this point, and we just got to continue that commitment, and also turn the those that are looking into us right now. We've got a lot of interest. We've got to turn that interest into reality, and we've just got to be able to bring that investment to our community And the bottom line of all this is really that it strengthens our tax base as well. As you get that private investment, our tax rates are all based on property values and the amount of assessed valuation in our city. And as we bring in these projects, the goal is to continue to provide services to those citizens that are here, our new citizens, but also do it in a responsible way fiscally, that we can control the tax rate, bring in new dollars, and continue to grow our city in a very planned and expedient way without overextending ourselves.
Absolutely. Anything you could add on about the new construction that is happening?
Well, the projects that are probably at the forefront right now is Market Street. We have a committee that is working on with an engineering firm that has been selected on that, and we will be meeting in this next couple of weeks to start laying out the timelines for construction on that. We should hear something by the end of February. We'll be submitting our submission, our proposal to the Office of Community and Rural Affairs, which is the funding source of that. We're hoping to get that in February, so you will see that. Also at our council meeting coming up on Tuesday, you'll hear a recommendation from our engineering firm and from our water department concerning the 4th Street water line project. That should go under construction probably in the spring as well. And as well as the wastewater line improvements out on the north side. We're expecting that construction to start this spring. So there'll be a lot of construction signs out there. Growth doesn't come without a little bit of pain, so we ask for people to be patient with the inconvenience that can happen during those construction projects, but they're all projects that are much needed and will help improve our city greatly. And as I mentioned, the council meeting on Tuesday, I just wanted to remind the public that our council over the last 4 years has met on Thursday evenings, the second and fourth Thursdays. We are now moving those meetings to Tuesdays. It'll meet the second and fourth Tuesday of each month in the city hall in the council chambers upstairs here. And that reason for the move, it was really met the calendars of the new council in a better way, but also provided us with a meeting earlier in the week, allowed us to get that public information out to the public in a better way, to news media, to places that need to get that information out. We felt it was a better time for that. So again, council meetings still would be in the second and fourth week, but on Tuesdays rather than on Thursdays, and we of course invite the public to attend in any of those meetings at any time.
Well, thank you, Mayor. Would you like anything else to be said about Huntingburg?
Well, I'd just like to say that as we go into the new year, I want to thank everyone for the support that they've given us in the past 4 years. We've got a new, fresh look for 2016, and we encourage everyone to come and be a part of the growth and excitement here in Huntingburg. Thank you.
Well, thank you. Happy New Year, Mayor, and congratulations on your second term. This has been Prisma with Monday with the Mayor here at Huntingburg with Mayor Spinner.